Hi everybody, cheers. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. So you ready? These are 3 houses today, $50,000 and less. One of them is in Alabama sitting on 5.58 acres. One is a beautiful Victorian in Hamlet, North Carolina. And we're going to begin right here in Pennsylvania. This one's in Acme, PA, and this one's $36,500. Under $37,000 for a house. So let's see how much house we're going to get for our money. This one here is sitting on a 9858 square foot lot. The house itself has 850 square feet and it has 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. You'll find this house at 302 Crestview Drive in Acme, Pennsylvania, 15610. It's been on the market for 4 days, built in 1950. So let's see what we're getting for $36,500 in Acme, PA. Look at this cutie. Now I do have AI rendering, so stay tuned for that toward the end of the video. But this looks nice. The roof looks good. But again, always have your home inspections, have your general contractors come out and get down to the fine details. But it looks like we have an attached garage. We have some really nice brick on the exterior. Yeah, we could spruce this right up, right? We're going to save houses today. Low prices with high potential is what we're looking for. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. Look at this. This has a little mid-century modern vibe to it. So it looks like we may be down to the concrete floor maybe, but again, when you're there in person, you may find that the houses are in better condition. Sometimes it works the other way, but when you're there in person, you can really get the lay of the land. But it looks like we have a wood burner there toward the end of the room. Ceiling fan. Could put some more beams up if you want exposed beams. This is nice. $36,500. Now in Acme, Pennsylvania, we're in Westmoreland County where your population is 3,430 people. And the real estate tax rate in Pennsylvania is 1.41%. It's a little bit higher than that national average of 0.99. This looks very cool. So we do have some paneling that's been painted. You can add a larger backsplash and platform under your wood stove if you like. A lot of potential right here just from what we see. $36,500. You can never be afraid to make the offer either. Never be afraid that you're going to insult someone or hurt somebody's feelings. It's a transaction. When these houses are placed on the market, they're placed on the market to be sold. Look at our beautiful kitchen. And the AI rendering for this came out really nice. Now, if you don't want this counter here, you could remove it. But we have drawers on the end here. We have a lot of upper and lower cabinets. Don't see a dishwasher, but we do get a flat top range with a range hood. $36,500. Any of you looking in Pennsylvania? This doesn't have a huge lot, but it's almost 10,000 square foot lot, so it's a good size. Especially if you don't want acreage. But if you do want acreage, always ask the listing agent if the seller has more land available that may not be attached, because they may have more land that's not attached to the listing. Just an FYI. Here's our full bathroom with a window above the commode. Not sure if there's a shower. This is going to need some attention, but that's okay. We can roll up our sleeves to get our hands a little dirty, build some sweat equity. For those of you who don't feel houses are affordable, I definitely welcome you to subscribe to this channel and check out all the episodes because there are many, many houses out there that need saved, that need cleaned up, that need salvaged. But there are many houses out there that are way below those median sale prices that you may see on Zillow. And the listing descriptions and the agencies who list these houses are in the description box below each video, just an FYI. So you have a little separation there for your commode. Nice. $36,500 house right here. Acme, Pennsylvania. So here this may be one of the bedrooms. Looks like they're crank windows with the grids. Yeah, we're going to need some flooring, but that's okay. Choose your own. Move in there. It's just going to get warmer and warmer as the summer months roll in. And you can renovate and take your time. Look at that. Dual closets. That's very nice. Okay, so here this may be a laundry room or storage. Here's your garage. With a utility sink. Yeah, this just needs spruced up. Needs some attention. Give it a little love. Yeah, look at this. It's a concrete block house. Nice. With a back deck on it. Back covered porch. It does have a little building over here also. This is not bad for $36,500. I don't know about what you guys are thinking, but to me, this needs saved up. This could be somebody's home. And if you can negotiate the deal, the transaction, maybe you could get it for under 35, maybe under 30, depending on the condition. Just have those home inspections and get down to the fine details. It's kind of, I don't know if that, hopefully that's the driveway, but it's kind of a funky setup here, but it's nice. Nonetheless, $36,500. A lot of shade trees. Yeah, it's cute. Westmoreland County right here. 302 Crestview Drive. So let's see where we are on the map, because we're not getting a street view. So here we are. And let's see here. We have Brady's Restaurant. We have a tap, brewery, and grill right nearby. That's handy. Donegal Campground nearby. Oak Lodge, Stallstown, Kecksburg, Alice, Bear Rocks, Jones Mills. Jones Mills is to the south. Youngstown is up to the north. And when we scroll out here, Pittsburgh is up here to the northwest. So we are southeast of Pittsburgh. We're southeast of Youngwood and Mount Pleasant, right here in Acme, Pennsylvania. And it was built in 1950, only on the market 4 days, so it's hot off that listing press. Bring your tools and paint to make this one your home. 1-story living, 2-bedroom, 1-bath ranch in Acme, Pennsylvania. Paneled interior walls, concrete floors, 1-car attached garage, utility furnace room, fenced-in backyard, and a small patio. What more could you ask for? $36,500. Gotta love it. Okay, so here we have little history on the description here. Listed in 18 for $79,900. They decreased it down to $59,900, then they removed it. Then they are listing it again for $36,500. So there could be some issues, but nonetheless, it could be worth fixing and saving. 75 years old. Nice little place. Great way to start us out right there. $36,500 in Acme, Pennsylvania. Okay, so now we're heading into Hamlet, North Carolina. Look at this place, you guys. Be still, my heart. For any of you that like Victorians, oh, look at this. Okay, so we're in Hamlet, North Carolina. This is on a little more than 1/4 acre. This house has 2,026 square feet, 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. 311 Oak Avenue, Hamlet, North Carolina, 28345, hot off the listing press. And it was built in 1950. So it's $50,000. So let's see what we're getting in Hamlet, North Carolina. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that wraparound porch with the brick pillars. Now, if one of you doesn't save this, I don't know. Leave me a comment and let me know if you're going to look at this one. Hamlet, North Carolina. We are in Richmond County, where the population is 5,928 people. This is lovely. Looks like we have a sidewalk leading us to our covered entry. And the AI rendering for this house looks really pretty as well. So stay tuned for that. Oh, this is so pretty. Now, it may need a roof, but again, home inspections, and it's $50,000. And in North Carolina, the real estate tax rate is 0.73%. So we do get some paneling and some wallpaper, but we have a flat top range, double sink with a window above it. Look at the size of your kitchen. Gonna have to look past some personal belongings with this one, but beautiful windows in our kitchen here. I have an AI rendering of this with 2 different colors, and it's beautiful. So here's maybe the dining area. Beautiful Victorian home in Hamlet, North Carolina. And again, we're in Richmond County. Wow, look at this. So we are seeing an issue, right? So again, home inspections, but this is why you want to negotiate the price point. And so it looks like we have some moisture and maybe mold on that wall. But again, you have that looked at immediately, because mold can be eradicated. But these are the types of houses with these low prices that have potential, and they're going to need some sweat equity. Roll up your sleeves. Look at that. That's a real shame, but it looks like there is an issue with that ceiling, so there may be a new roof. It may need a new roof. Sorry, coffee's kicking in. Beautiful. Look at the woodwork. And there's where the fireplace could be. You have wrought iron railing going up the staircase. I bet there's hardwood floor beneath that carpet. Let's roll it up and roll it right out the window. Oh, look at this place. Hamlet, North Carolina, you guys. For you looking in North Carolina, this one's got to be saved too. Look at your beautiful staircase. I bet we could expose some more wood under the carpet. Oh, yeah, it's going to need a roof. But nonetheless, negotiate the price, put a new roof on it, and just add your equity, build your value. And as it warms up, continues into the summer months, maybe you could live in this house and renovate it at the same time. Oh, that looks like our bedroom there. Here's our laundry room. And again, when you have your home inspections, you'll find out if the windows are wood, if they're vinyl, if they're aluminum, sometimes they're wrought iron. They'll tell you the longevity of the roof. They'll check the foundation, your mechanicals. So definitely this one's going to need some attention, but it's a Victorian in Hamlet, North Carolina that just needs someone to save it. There's our lid, people. What do we say? The lid, people, the lid. We like to see those lids closed. Some of you think that's a hoot when I talk about the lids, but I tell you, it drives me crazy. Okay, but we do have a really nice window in this bathroom, more wallpaper, but it's more of a powder room, I would say. There's so much we could do with this. Wow, the woodwork is amazing. Very pretty house. I'd love to expose that flooring. Just get after it. So this could be another bedroom. This is over 2,000 square feet of living space. Little pop of pink for our pop of color in Hamlet, North Carolina. So here we get a little glimpse of our landing. There is hardwood flooring. Yeah, let's just take up this sculpted carpet and just roll it right out the window. I don't mind coming to North Carolina, you guys. I can roll up carpet and throw it out the window without a problem. Look at this beautiful landing space. Now, not a ton of room there when you get to the top of the stairs, but it is what it is. There's your attic. This is very nice, though. Look at the potential this house holds. Put a new roof on it and just start anew, I guess. This is really nice. Look at that mid-century modern piece. That dresser's sweet. Gorgeous. Refinish the hardwood flooring. Keep the natural woodwork and the trim. Paint some walls. Put a new roof on it. And enjoy Hamlet, North Carolina in Richmond County. There's your home office. Okay, so here's another bathroom. Look at our vintage lights. How cool are those? Let me know what you guys think of this one. What your creative ideas are. Let's start a conversation. Let's help each other save these houses. Let's take a road trip. Oh my goodness, this is nice. If walls could talk. Hamlet, North Carolina. $50,000 was right for this one here. 0.73 is the real estate tax rate. So there's our landing. Well, that looks a little different than the other photographs. So maybe this is really nice. So here's another view. So there is, at least they wrapped it. There's definitely issues with the roof line, or the shingles, I should say. But again, all the more reason to get those home inspections, find out what's going on with it, because this is definitely just a beautiful structure, beautiful build. Look at the beautiful trees around it. But you may want to trim those back as well to help with the longevity of your new roof. Looks like you have a wraparound driveway. Wow, this is so pretty. Is that our little outbuilding? And there's our laundry line. Yeah, somebody needs to check this one out and let us know in the comments. That looks very, very, very pretty right there. 311 Oak Avenue. That's a nice address. Been on the market for 20 hours, built in 1950. Let's get a look at our street view. Here we go. How pretty is this? Looks like we might not be too far outside of town. We don't get sidewalks, but that's okay. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Right across the road we do. So there's our neighborhood. We always want to research neighborhoods. Always. Due diligence. But that is so pretty. So let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so we have Brick House Retreat nearby. We have hot subs at Steve's Pizza We have a medical center nearby, Seaboard Station Restaurant, nice. Because, I'm going to want some seafood when I come and visit you in Hamlet, North Carolina. So let's see here. Oh, you got a Lowe's for home improvement. So we are south of Cognac, and Cordova is over to the west, and Ellerby is up to the north. So here's Fayetteville over to our east. So we're in southern North Carolina, right above. We are northwest of Laurinburg, and we are southeast a pinch of Rockingham. And Charlotte is up here to our northeast. So there we are. X marks the spot. And for the description, it states, opportunity knocks. Step into the past and imagine the future with this charming Victorian 2-story home ready to be fully restored. Original elegance, thoughtfully modernized to suit your style. 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, approximately 2,000 heated square feet. And when we look at the history on this one, it was just listed. It's 75 years old, so there's longevity with the seller. That's fantastic. And it says the taxes were $808 with an assessed value of $98,000 back in 2024. So, but again, check with the county clerk's office at Richmond County and get the accurate details on the taxes. But this is a $50,000 find. $50,000 Victorian in Hamlet, North Carolina with 2,026 square feet on a little more than 1/4 of an acre. Love it. Now check this one out. Anybody want some acreage in Alabama? This has got 5.58 acres with it, and it's under $50,000. $49,900. Now, this one is going to need some attention. And it's been on the market a day. Another one hot off the listing press, built in 2007. It's $49,900. You'll find this one at 382 Daniel Road in Kellyton, Alabama, 35089. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with 1,144 square feet. So let's see how much house we're getting in Kellyton, Alabama on 5.58 acres. Look at this. Wow. So we're going to remove some of the shrubbery that's covering the deck. Looks like the roof is in great shape. Looks like we're on some pillars in the front on that deck line. Looks like it's vinyl sided with a concrete block foundation. 5.58 acres in Alabama under $50,000. Well, septic, utilities, acreage, and a house for under $50,000. Let's check it out. Now in Kellyton, Alabama, we're in Coosa County, population 124 people. You want it quiet? This might suit your needs. Don't tell anybody. Look at this beautiful shade tree in the front. A lot of potential right here as well. Another house needs saved with some acreage. Maybe you want to split the acreage in half. Let's just look past that fly strip and clean it up. Yeah, this one, you want to know how long it's been unoccupied, but it can be salvaged. No, never be afraid to make the offer. When they look like this, make the offer and negotiate the price. There's our kitchen, and I do have an AI rendering of this kitchen that turned out pretty nice. For me, I'd want to remove this wall, but that is where you'd place your stove or refrigerator, I would say. But for me, I might want to remove this whole wall and open this house up. See what's happening when you get in there. So there's our full bathroom. Doesn't look bad at all. It's tub and shower combination. The vanity looks good. Vinyl flooring. Just going to put that lid down, but at least it's closed up. There is plastic over it, so it's been probably winterized. Closed up. So here looks like a bedroom. We're just going to roll that up, that carpet there, and remove it. Take it out. But let's look past the filth and just look at the potential, because this is a house on 5.58 acres of land. Wow. You could add an outbuilding. You could build a garage. You could have farm animals. You could let your big dogs run or let your kids go outside and play for hours and hours. There's another bathroom there, another full bathroom. Here's your laundry room. Here's the water heater. This one, somebody needs to get in there and really check this one out and find out what's going on with it. Maybe you want to take it right down to the foundation. Maybe you want to build a new house. You can live off the land here in Alabama. It's hot. This looks like another bedroom. Live off your 5.58 acres. Have yourself some chickens. Grab those eggs. Make yourself a fresh breakfast over an open fire, get that coffee out, call me up, and I'll come help you renovate. Kellyton, Alabama right here. Look at this, vinyl sided, green shutters, beautiful covered porch, $49,900. Look at how far off we are off the road, behind the lush green. Under $50,000. Vinyl sided, roof looks good, 5.58 acres. Just needs some love and attention for this one here. 382 Daniel Road, $49,900. So let's see where it shows us a street view for this one at all. Well, that's what it used to look like. So again, they must have moved out and somebody must have cleaned it up. Here we are on the map. So that's one less thing you've got to worry about. Now you can start fresh. So you've got a community center in Benson. And let's see here. Hackneyville is to the north. You have a medical center right to the south of this. So Bluff Springs are to the north. So let's see where we are here. So we're above Montgomery, Alabama. We're below Birmingham, southeast, and we're right above Jackson's Gap in Alabama and above Alexander City. Right here, red marks the spot. So we're above Montgomery. And when we check out, let's see what our details say. This is part of the First Look program, which means the bank or this is listed to be sold to an owner-occupant. They're giving owner-occupants a chance to buy this before an investor. So they're giving you, let's see, 10 days, I think it is. It allows owner-occupant buyers to have their offers negotiated on day 8 of being listed. Owner-occupants are those buyers that will occupy the property as their principal residence within 60 days of closing and will maintain their occupancy for at least a year. So it gives you buyers out there that are not investors a chance to buy these houses up. And this one's on 5.58 acres. Call it home, you guys. It's $49,900. Don't be afraid to make the offer. It's 1,144 square feet. And when we look at the history on this one, it was just listed. And it was built in 07, it says. So it's 18 years old. It says the taxes were $295 on a 9840 assessment. And the real estate tax rate in Alabama is 0.36%. It's one of the lowest real estate tax rates you'll find in the U.S. $49,900 right there in Kellyton, Alabama. So let's see what I did with this one here. So this is our Kellyton, Alabama exterior currently. And I painted the deck railings and the stairs white, and I added rose bushes, of course. So that's what it could look like once you spruce it up. Isn't that pretty? $49,900 for this house right there. And then for our Alabama, sorry about that. I already looked at this one. I'm trying to find my Alabama kitchen here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Here we go. Here's our kitchen. So this is what it currently looks like. And here, almost the same cabinets with different hardware, and they put a gas range in. Your sink over here with your window above it. New flooring, so they just spruced it up. But for me, again, I think that I would, if I got in there, I'd probably remove this wall and see if I could open it up a little bit. But nonetheless, that is in Kellyton, Alabama on 5.58 acres for $49,900. Then we have this beautiful Victorian in Hamlet, North Carolina. And here is our Hamlet exterior. Look at how pretty that would be with a fresh coat of paint. Lovely, and a new roof. So there's your exterior for the Hamlet house. Here's our Hamlet kitchen and a coral with some new hardware, drop-in farmhouse sink. We kept the windows, spruced up the floor a little bit. And if that color isn't your jive, if you're not jamming with that, here it is in green. So there you go. Just shows what we could do with a little money and a little ambition, some creativity. And that house is $50,000 in Hamlet, North Carolina. And then here is the one in Acme, Pennsylvania for $36,500. So here's what it could look like with a fresh coat of dark green, white picket fence, and some beautiful lavender and some flowers. Isn't that pretty? This house is $36,500. And then here is what the Acme kitchen could look like. It's the same configuration. Painted the cabinets, Dark blue, kept the flat top range, added some gold hardware, kept the breakfast bar. And that's what it could look like. And this house is 36.5 in Acme, Pennsylvania right there on a 9858 lot. And that'll do it for today's episode. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day wherever you find yourself. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Tell your grown kids to subscribe to this channel because houses are out there. We just need to save them up. Have a great day, everybody. Stay tuned because more houses are coming up, and we will see you then. Cheers.